Our top focus at this hour. India Supreme Court has ruled that downloading, storing, and viewing child pornography is a criminal offense. The Supreme Court has clarified that such acts will be considered criminal when used with intent to gain or benefit from them. The apex court bench headed by the Chief Justice of India clarified that if material related to child pornography, if stored without being deleted or reported, it will be assumed that transmission was intended. It is stated that facilitation, preparation and intent behind storing such material must be established for the ACT to be treated as a crime. The apex court bench explained the necessary intent for these actions to be considered offences under Section 15 of the Protection of Children from Sexual Offences or POCSO, that is POCSO Act. It said, and I quote, "There must be intention on part of the accused to share such material to constitute an offense under Section 15 subsection 2 of POCSO. There must be something more to show the actual transmission or distribution of such material." A Supreme Court bench overturned an earlier Madras High Court decision in this regard that said that merely storing child pornographic material was not a crime. The bench has held that under the POCSO Act, possession of child pornography would also include viewing, sharing or displaying any child pornographic material online without actually possessing or storing the material in any form. Additionally, the quote has criticized the term child pornography and has recommended that it be replaced with child sexually abusive and exploitative material, and that has been put in the POCSO mark. This ruling has stemmed from an appeal by the NGO Just Right for Children Alliance, which challenged a High Court ruling stating that watching child pornography in private does not constitute to an offense. The High Court, led by Chief Justice, had argued that merely downloading or viewing such content on personal devices was not an offense under the POCSO Act or the IT Act. However, the Supreme Court has stated that the High Court made a significant error in the judgment. Bhuvan Ripu is a lawyer and child rights activist and founding member of Just Rights for Child Alliance. Ripu, welcome to We Own Wild. Is one good to have you with us at this moment. First of all, tell us about the significance of this ruling.
This is a landmark and a historic ruling one. It actually changes the entire paradigm from a mere definition of child pornography towards child exploitative and abusive material, while laying down that the demand for child pornography is actually a demand that fuels and perpetuates the rape of our children. When a child pornographic or abusive or exploitative video is being downloaded or it is being transmitted or uploaded, it is actually a demand for watching and transmitting child rape, which leads to the children being exploited. So that is by itself a paradigm shift. Secondly, it is looking at these issues as a crime. The Madras High Court had earlier said that child pornography or watching of child pornography was something which was like a new sense in society, which was bad in society, which required more of education, sexual education, etc. And the Supreme Court has held no, it is a crime. So sexual education must continue, prevention measures must continue, the government policies must take place. However, let it be clear that the intention is not needed to be proven in cases of somebody downloading, searching for, and storing this child exploitative and abusive material. So this is a paradigm shift, and it is a global issue. The online abuse of children is not an issue of India alone. However, this is the first of its kind landmark judgment that would pave the way for the entire world to follow suit. Supreme Court has also made it mandatory for intermediate to report. That is also a game changer.
Okay, you've made your point. Let Me come in here, I'm just curious as, member of Just, for Rights for Child, Alliance. How do such cases of pedophiles, or adults recording videos of children, child pornography as abhorring as it sounds, how is that still happening in the 21st century, and how is it being allowed or propagated, especially in India?
It is a problem which is being propagated and happening all over the world. The children are being abused in one corner of the world, and their sexual abuse videos are being sold online for everyone across the world. So this is not a India-specific problem, it is a global problem, and what is needed is a global response framework. Unfortunately, that global response framework does not exist as of today. The intermediaries are washing their hands, saying that we can only do so much, and the dark net is for everyone to abuse and exploit for all sorts of crimes. So, what is actually in fact happening is that in one corner of the world a person is raping a child, recording that video, uploading that video, and in another corner of the world, which is what happened here, the child was raped somewhere else, the video was uploaded somewhere else, and this man, sitting in Madras, actually in Tamil Nadu in India, downloaded this. That is where the problem lies. This is an economic crime, it is an organized crime, it requires an organized global framework and maybe an international law, that is, transnational, and that actually goes across the borders, to follow the money and as well as to cash the criminal. Even in this case, it is not possible for the Indian authorities to find the child who was raped, but a child was raped, and one child raped is one child too many. Whether the child was raped in India or in Africa or in Europe or in United States, so globally the world needs to come together, create a network of responsive agencies, create a task force that is mandated with the task to taking down these videos. Wherever they might be, whether on the net or this, and identify the money trails, because money is moving hands, and financial institutions therefore also need to be roped into this. Okay, so what is needed is a global sex offenders registry, a global registry of online abusers, financial institutions actually responding to this, identifying the money trail. The abuse of our children is creating terrorism right within our homes. Children are being raped and they are being exploited again and again each time such a video is being downloaded, and therefore the global the global community needs to respond. 2 days ago, we had a summit for the future. The summit for the future remains incomplete till we are able to respond to the growing challenges of crimes against children. For us to protect the future and for us to protect our children should be paramount. This is a global crime, it requires a global response. Thanks for watching this video.